Right, hello everyone. I know it's been a very long time since, well, it's been a couple of days actually. It should have been daily, but what can you do? This is day 2 of me running Dark Horse program. This is the main giant set. I do some pull-ups, followed by this is working on a 1 rep max for a axle floor to overhead, and then what did I finish off with? I finished off with some bandy twisty things. That is the official term for them, as far as I'm aware. For warming up, for conditioning to start with, as I am a bit space restricted, so I did some marching on the spot with waiters walks with a kettlebell over my head, and then I change arms, and then I do it sort of like the kettlebell at my side. And I've done about 4 rounds of that for about, I think it was around 6-7 minutes I did. I mean, ideally I should be doing 10 minutes of the conditioning, but it was just a matter of finding time, and I figure 6 minutes of conditioning is better than no minutes of conditioning. And obviously the way this program's been laid out, you kind of get extra conditioning in it with the core work at the end of the main set. These things were fun. Once I got the hang of it, I did whack myself with the end of my stretchy band there once or twice. I think I spun around and whacked my ear, which it stung a little bit. I'm not going to lie. As I say, unfortunately, because of the day job, I have been very busy, so I've not been able to get as much uploading as I would like. However, I've got a couple of days off, so I'll try and make sure I get, as well as my training footage up, I've got a plan to do a video on PEDs. If you're interested more about my views and thoughts on PEDs, by all means watch the video. I'm not sure if this ended up being my top set of the day. To be honest, I can't remember. I'm not going to lie, I do know I failed at something, which was, I think that was 60, might have been 70. So it's an awkward one, because obviously the log itself weighs 25 keys, so then I have to allow for weight to put it on top, see if I can work out what's on there. Can't easily work it out. I think this is where I dropped 80% of the top set and went for that was 3 or 5. We'll find out in a minute. We'll find out. I think it was 5. It was 5. Yeah, 80% off the top set of 1 rep, and then it was 5 reps. I think I capped out at 65 kilograms. That was the top single I could get today, or that day. And then went off that, so yeah. I'm not exactly 100% accurate with the numbers, because I think it worked out that 80% of 65 was something like 52. Well, rather than mess around with all the little weights, I just kept with 55. Again, because it was just easier rather than to try and fish out all of the tiny weights. So I just rounded it slightly up. Now here, I'm only doing the 1 set here, but this is some dynamic work. Just done 3 reps on this. Struggled to get myself up there. And there was 10 rounds of that. And then I finished off with this assistance work, which was sort of like put into I've done like a superset with these two, because it was just, because the giant set work was heavy, the idea was that the assistance was light. So I just went with something simple, which was, as you can see, lateral raises, straight into rear delt raises. I've done about 3 sets of this. Just something simple maths. And then I finished off with some shrugs, with some extra trap work, which is always fun in games. So yeah, this video is running up to an end now. As I say, there'll be another video up soon. It's either going to be a little chat about PEDs, or it's going to be the training video I got from today. Yeah, that one finished a little bit sharpish. I'm getting the hang of this editing, but I'm also still sort of like kind of getting the hang of this editing business. But it's all good fun, and yeah, watch out for the next video.